Thank you, Erica. And thank you, Angel investors. On behalf of all of Morningstar, I want to welcome you to our global headquarters here and for your use today. So you heard it in the video that Morningstar's mission is to empower investor success. And we do this through data, both public and private, advisor solutions, index benchmarks, credit ratings, just to name a few areas. All of this data is meant to help investors make better, more informed decisions. This audience that you guys are probably more familiar with Morningstar.com or PitchBook, where we're providing, again, critical data, but also insights. And these insights are used by venture capitalists, private equity, institutional investors like yourselves. Our independent data and these insights help you make better investing decisions. So this is why Morningstar is very, very proud to be a sponsor of Angel Investors, as well as your mission. I'm from the retirement group, so we're a small business group within Morningstar, small but powerful. We manage or advise on over $300 billion in retirement assets and almost 300,000 retirement plans. And I actually think the retirement group really epitomizes the Morningstar mission. And by that, I mean, we help an end investor, in our case, US workers who are saving in a retirement plan. We help them save and invest so they can achieve a successful retirement. I can't think of anything that's more on mission for Morningstar than that. We want every worker to retire comfortably. So how does retirement fit into the question of investing in acquisitions that you guys are looking at? So we have a very strong business in the retirement. It's growing very well from an organic standpoint. The company's very supportive of it. But Kunal and the board also want us to look at inorganic growth. So I have spent the last couple of years looking at not necessarily competitors for us to acquire. We have very few competitors and they offer very different models than what we operate under, but instead tangential businesses that support what we do. So I thought I'd spend a minute kind of talking through how do we look at companies from our perspective. Might be a little bit differently than how you look at them. So obviously, like you, we're going to look for companies that have strong earnings growth, a unique product, and very great competitive advantage in the market. But we also take kind of a different look in the sense that we want to make sure whatever company we invest in or acquire supports what we do today or provides a new channel for our existing services that we can expand. We look at whether there's synergy revenue. Is there a benefit that that target company's clients would get from our clients and vice versa? We look at integration. Is this something that can feasibly be integrated with us? And if so, what is that lift? Is that a huge lift for us to do? And you saw it in the videos, but culture, Morningstar's culture is very, very important. So we want to make sure the companies that we invest in benefit from our culture and we benefit from theirs, that they're compatible. And then finally, we take a long-term view. We're not investing for 3 to 5 years. We're investing for the long term. We don't do a lot of investments or acquisitions within the retirement group, but the ones we do have paid off in the long run, and that's our focus. Overall, we believe there's significant innovation going on within financial services, especially when you think about AI, which I know you talk about later in one of the panels. And we want to benefit from that innovation within the retirement group. But we want to be sure we always keep our sights on that empowering investor success. Because ultimately, we can have whatever criteria we want for investments or acquisitions. It has to not just be a good business fit, but it has to provide better outcomes for retirement plan individuals saving into retirement plans, because that's our ultimate client. That's who we're empowering with investor success. So again, a warm welcome to Morningstar. Glad you could make it. I thank you for your time, and I think you're up for some great sessions today. Welcome.
Thank you so much.